Now, this is a wine that we've been making since 2007. It's our flagship Shiraz, like I mentioned. It's named after our founder and CEO, Rajiv Samant. So the name comes from his name. So the Ra and Sa from his first and last name come together, and that's how the wine is named, as a tribute or an homage to the founder. Now, this is a wine that is aged again in barrels. The difference here, it goes in French oak barrels for a period of about 13 to 15 months. The time frame is not fixed, and it kind of varies every year depending on what the wine needs. When you smell this wine, you get very concentrated, very intense aromas. If you were to compare the two, the Dindori and the Rasa, because they're both the same grape variety, the Rasa gives you just a little more complexity, a little more subtle elegance, whereas the Dindori is all about power. The Rasa is a little bit more about finesse and elegance. So it gives you a lot of those, again, dark berry fruits, blackberries, black cherries. It also gives you notes of tobacco, leather, mocha, and again, all of these are coming from the oak barrel. So it just gives you a slightly different oak profile because you use French oak barrels versus American oak that you use for the Dindori. So when you taste the Rasa Shiraz, it's this really rich, beautiful, supple wine. It has very smooth tannins, it's very smooth, and it has an explosion of flavors. It has a lot of different flavors. Again, the flavors from the grapes, the blackberry, black cherries, a little bit of tobacco, leather, all of these sorts of notes the wine is giving you. And again, a very long finish. Now, the Rasa Shiraz that we're drinking right now is the 2014, and it's just been released a couple of months ago, and it's a very young wine. The Rasas particularly are wines that would probably be best at least 2 years down the road. So we're drinking it a little bit too early. The ideal time to drink the 14 would be somewhere around late 16, early 17. So when you buy high-end reds like Rasa, it's important, if you can, I really do, wait for a little while because the wines will really show better with time. So it's a really beautiful drink and pairs really well with a lot of mildly spiced Indian dishes. Of course, the classic pairings would be red meat-based dishes, but if you're vegetarian, then even stuff like rajma. Because just the texture of the rajma and that has a little bit of protein with the Rasa Shiraz, it's just a fabulous match.